came up at the top there. It's a problem with the shockwave plugin. And then basically I showed some data. We had PB, we had PB214, we had Cobalt 60, CS137. We had it lower in the south, and lower in the north and higher in the south, except for the little bit in Germany where we got some high becquerels in the centre of Germany from PB214. So basically what's happened now is that Spain has been completely turned off. Basically also, if I just quickly scroll in here, Slovenia has been completely turned off. It's been a bit slow. So basically Slovenia is this nice clear patch here, and then we have Italy, which is completely turned off, plus most of the monitors here, and we have one monitor in this country on. Bulgaria and Hungary, their monitors are on. If I peel back a bit more, and I can also show you that Russia also is switched off. So we have a lot of switch offs going on, and I also wanted to show you the Azores. That's where the American pollution tends to end up, and I just wanted to show you that indeed there is nothing, no monitors on the Azores. If I, however, I went to, if it gives me the chance, it doesn't. I don't know what this is going to do. I'm hoping it's going to be a month. But in either event, no, it's not letting me go back that far. So, oh, hang on, here we are. What's that? We have one. It's saying the position on the map that you click does not correspond to a station, and basically, if I just very quickly, I mean, we've had this on before on other videos where you see switch offs, very regular switch offs going on, and I'm just going to pull out from there. So that's the T gamma. Obviously there's issues here. There is issues here with. I'm just going to go back to. I'm going to try one day. We're just going to see what we've got. So as we see, Spain, Italy, Slovenia. Quite a few of those countries are off. Russia is completely off. That was on earlier. I did show some bits. It did seem that there wasn't a lot going on there, but I don't know why they switched off. I showed you the Iceland ones as well. That'll be here. And there's very high peaks going on in Iceland at the moment. And much higher than the north of Finland. It leads me to believe that's from America, and the Azores are switched off. So, you know, you can sort of follow that down. That's America there, South America, North America, and the winds tend to come down and round and up, hit Norway, up into the Arctic, and northern Russia, from America, with love. Alright, okay, so I think I'm going to call it a day on that. I just wanted to let you know, at the moment you can't click on anything here. If I try to click, I'll go straight into this green mass here, click. The position on the map shows you click does not correspond to a station. So they've done something with it. Maybe they noticed I was fishing around, maybe it went online accidentally, they're doing a test, managed to capture some data. It does show us US and European contamination, and of course now Russia's turned off. It may have been turned off from Italy or Germany where the servers are, by the IAEA. They're not too happy with the Russians at the moment, but the Russian monitors are off again. So obviously there was no data after the 9th. Now next one I'm going to go to is the second American, well, it's in South America, but the northern part, and we have that switch off somewhere on the 3rd or 4th, which is maybe telling, but that was something probably coming from an American reactor, this one was suspect. Now I've got Helsinki, Finland here, and I went there basically because it had cobalt 60. And we have the measurement there, and there was a kick up sometime before the 7th. There's a switch off, and they're not switched back on, and the data points are here. So basically that's that one. Helsinki, Finland. And of course that's the southern part of Finland, and I've also gone to a northern part of Finland because they were talking about the north being heavier, and I'll let you decide for yourself by looking at the data that they've got there, and it's validated the data they've got there. And if I go down here, it's just a very low number, but I think you'll agree that's a bit less than what they get in the south. So just come back to that. I'm going to actually. Right, CS137 in Drovna, Slovenia, and there's been a switch off from before the 8th. It seems to be a regular date that everybody seems to be having a problem with, and obviously there's a problem started up in Drovna, Slovenia on CS137. And I'm sorry this is not planned, but I was surprised to see this up, and I'm just doing a very quick, for historical purposes. This is CS137 in Kuopio, Finland. That's going right up the north, and it's just showing you a much lesser amount being measured. CS137 in Croatia, switch off, and I mean it's basically zero. I don't think they're switched on because oh yes, this is the other Finland one I did, slightly higher up, and that was in the CS137, and very small amounts, obviously higher in the south, especially in Europe. So Kuopio, Finland, went to iodine 131, and just take you to the data points so you can read them yourself. And Kuopio, Finland, and it was just measured on the 3rd to the sometime in the 5th, but there's no data after that and no data before. I was back on Pt1 here. I was just going to show you Nuremberg, Germany. Just show you a bit of a rise going on there, up to about up to 6 becquerels per meter cubed in the air. So that's that one. And Batina, Croatia for iodine 131. Basically we've got switch off on the 9th, the standard one that seems to be all over Europe at the moment, and although the system's on, it's not putting the data up, and a break in the 3rd there. obviously, and I just pulled up some data there just to show you that everything is 0. So that means they're not monitoring. And right, so we've got Sveti Croatia, we have iodine 131, we have the break on the 3rd, a very small break sometime on the 7th, a very small one, and then the switch off on the 9th. Iodine 131 again, and obviously we're in Drovna, Slovenia. Just got the 15th, 23rd, 2nd, 29th, in 131 measurements. And this is Brinjna, Slovenia, which is up to about 3.2 on a max, but we can see some switch offs. Quite a lot actually. I'm not going to bother counting them. What I will do though is I will go to 1 week and just show you that indeed they've not really measured anything from the 3rd, although they do show some value between the 5th and the 6th, and then a switch off on the 6th, and that's that. Brinjna, Slovenia, iodine 131, and iodine 131, sometime on the 8th, it's obviously building up, sometime on the 8th, switch off. Crisco, MPP, Slovenia. So that's our last value measured, and yeah, we've got a bit over here in the Netherlands. Let's see what that is. Well, stops on the 9th again. This is T alpha, some kind of plutonium type stuff, and doesn't get to much more than 0.6 becquerels per meter squared T alpha, and that's the artificial. And it does seem to be working though, which is good. I'll go for T beta artificial as well, see what we get on that. Just reboot it, and we get a couple of points down here, the T beta artificial, once again in Slovenia, and lots of missing data points, nothing after the 6th. Brinjna, Slovenia, T beta art. I won't go through them, but I think then basically I'll just leave us with this nice picture of Pb214 in Germany. The highest measurement at the moment somewhere in the middle of Germany, but that we know the peaks are in the south. But anyway, I'll let you decide what you think of all that, and we just have to keep an eye on eurdep and find out what's going on. They're not putting any notices up to inform the public of what's happening. It just seems to be things going on, things changing, but we don't know exactly what. We have to come to our own conclusions. Alright, well thanks, and I'll be